everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So if you happen to come across this message before August 8th, this is going to be the important message and guidance that you need to hear before this Lionsgate portal in order to prepare for this powerful time of the year. We're going to see the exact message that you need to receive in this time. So let's put your note right here and let's get into your cards. Spirit, what is the message you want to deliver to the person who is watching this video right now, to the collective who's being reached by this reading? Before August 8th, what message is meant to be communicated to them? Okay, we have 654. Simplify your life and focus on what truly matters. Declutter your mind and surroundings for greater clarity and effectiveness. Oh, very interesting. I feel like this card is saying to prepare for something. If you're seeing this reading before August 8th, I feel like this is saying this is the time to prepare for something. Because this card is asking you to make space, no? It's asking you to simplify your life. It's asking you to maybe declutter your home, declutter your space, your energy for some of you. Maybe also really prioritize what truly matters to you in this time of your life, and what are things that are taking away your precious time, which you can be using towards something that really matters. Yeah, it seems like August 8th is the time of preparation, time of cleansing, making space for new things to come into your life. So you may be feeling called to declutter your home. You may be feeling called to declutter your closet. Also, like, prioritize what you spend your time doing. Because it seems like you are harnessing this energy it's like you're ready to go into something all in, is what I'm hearing. Someone else who may be preparing to go like all in on something in their life, and it's like this is the time to prepare to, make space for what's coming next. Very powerful. Okay, let's get into your tarot cards and see what is the message for you. What else, Spirit? Let's see, what are you being prepared for? What's coming in here? Ooh, okay, interesting. So we have the Devil. Oh, makes so much sense. No, simplify your life and focus on what truly matters. So the Devil is all about temptation, right? How in life there are many things that are tempting. There are many things that look shiny, but maybe are not the most, serving to us in a way. And maybe this time of your life is asking you to really define what just looks nice and what feels nice, because let's say maybe a piece of cake is tempting and looks really nice, but if it's a constant thing, is it the best for you? So with the Devil, I feel like you have to really distinguish right now in your life what is healthy and what needs to be let go of. What sparks you joy and what doesn't. And this can talk about very simple things such as your home, but it can also talk about relationships. It can talk about people in your life who perhaps feel like they don't belong there anymore, but you still keep them around, Let's see, we have the Fool. Oh, it seems like you're ready to launch yourself in a new beginning, starting with this Lionsgate portal. And we also have the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. Okay, what these cards are saying to me is that this time, from the day when this reading finds you until August 8th, you have the time to really declutter your life so that you can prepare for this new beginning that you're ready to launch yourself in. Because I feel like you're finding yourself in a space where your fears cannot hold you back anymore. You're aware of them. You're starting to become aware of maybe your fears, your doubts, the things that are taking away, again, your precious time. Maybe for somebody is like playing too many video games that is taking away their time from pursuing their goals. Because, like, I feel like this time of your life, you want to advance. That's something that I feel this Lionsgate portal, it's very natural with the energy of the Lionsgate portal. I feel like it's encouraging you to advance. It's encouraging you to really, buckle up and move forward and accomplish your goals. It's like, I feel like someone is ready to sit down and really get things done. And so this is the new energy that you're stepping in. Notice how the Fool on their journey only brings their, sack with them. They don't bring much because they don't need much. They trust that as they move along the way, everything that they need will be supplied with the Six of Pentacles. And something else that I feel like is there is resources coming in this time of your life to support this new beginning that you want to encourage in your life. So if there's anything, like let's say maybe you want to leave this toxic job, there can be resources coming in your life that are supplying this new journey that you want to step into. Or maybe you want to move away from a toxic situation. There is resources coming in to supply this new beginning that you want to encourage in your life. So take this time to prepare and to really distinguish what are things that are healthy and what are things that are not serving me right now. And make space for good things, because I feel like the less you have and the less you keep in this time of your life, the more space you are making for new things to come. Same thing when you declutter your closet, which I just recently did. So I feel like I'm kind of resonating with this message. You're just making more space, right? There's like the energy just feels refreshing, and I feel like you're ready for some kind of decluttering, because someone here is ready to move towards their goals, towards their biggest life desires. And I feel like this Lionsgate portal, it's really making you also feel confident. Notice how before maybe you were held back by fears, you were held back by doubts, but something about this Lionsgate portal, I feel like it's maybe giving you confidence to move towards those goals that you've maybe always wanted to, accomplish. But before you had doubts, you had fears. And I want to get one more card to see if there's anything else additional to this message the Spirit would like to add. Oh, wow. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. Sorry, the Seven of Cups. I feel like someone is really ready to start chasing their dreams here. The Eight of Wands. And you're ready to move fast. I feel like you're not gonna be, this process feels very quick. It feels like after the Lionsgate portal, you're going to be able to progress towards your goals in a much faster pace, because you're no longer being held back by the fear. And with the Fool, it's this energy of, I have to take the leap of faith and I have to trust that I will be provided, And even if you don't have the evidence, even if it seems a bit foolish, what you're about to do, maybe it doesn't seem foolish, but it just seems like, you're really taking the leap of faith, right? It doesn't have to mean that you're putting yourself in a risky situation, but it's this message of like, you want to go all in on a dream. That's what I'm hearing. It's like someone wants to go all in on a specific dream. Or maybe multiple dreams. Maybe it's a life, right? It's a life that you want to manifest. So a reassuring message for you is that the resources that you need to supply this journey will be provided to you. Okay, what else do you need to know? Self-love. So I also feel like this time of your life is encouraging self-love. Decluttering has to do a lot with self-love. Self-love and self-acceptance as well. It feels like this time is really preparing you for the surge that you're going to have after August 8th, after this Lionsgate portal. The Leo energy is also a lot about self-love. So I guess what Spirit wants to say here, notice how much self-love there is in simplifying your life, how much self-love there is in saying no, in throwing away things, right, that are no longer serving you and your purpose. Now, this can be limiting beliefs. For some of you, like you might need to declutter your mind from fear, from doubt, from anxiety. Maybe you want to declutter your life from people who feel negative energies, forces in your life that feel negative. Maybe you want to declutter your home because there's a lot of objects in your house that have compiled over time, and you feel like the energy is stuck because of that, you know? And so declutter your life. There's a lot of self-love in letting go. That's a big message that's coming up for you. So I want to get one more card to end your reading. Let's get a feather card for you. What do you need to know before August 8th? What is the divine message for the person and the collective who is being reached by this reading, Spirit? Pay attention, a powerful message is being communicated to you now with the hawk. So it feels like this is the important message, and Spirit wants you to pay attention to this message because, you know, I'm also hearing like some of you maybe thinking like, how is decluttering my life going to fix everything? It's not necessarily going to fix everything, but it's maybe allowing you to start in a fresh way, right? It's maybe allowing you to start from a different perspective, and it's lightening up your load. It's lightening up your energy. So it's going to affect you in a positive way. If some of you feel like, I don't know, this message is BS, I don't know. It's not. It works. Try it. Try to let go of things that are no longer holding, serving you, and see how you feel. See how that affects you, and how that affects everything that you do moving forward. So this is a very powerful message for you right now. And the message may be simple, but I feel like there's a lot of depth in this message for you right now. So pay attention to this. This is the message that was meant to find you before August 8th. So I hope that this resonated with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.